Detroit Lions fans, I want you to hear something. Check this out. Listen to this. That might be one of the single greatest moments that I've ever experienced in Detroit sports. But I got a question for you. It's been a long season. I've been making videos almost every day. I've been making multiple videos since, I think it was February. It's March. Just a little quick story, 30 seconds. Back in February of 2023, there was an ice storm here in Michigan. I get sent to my mom's house because she had power. I didn't. While I was there, 3 stories broke. I had to make 3 videos. And from that point on, instead of 1 video a day, I would make multiple. And it just stuck with me. I said, Derek, there's no rule to make 1 video a day. Make as many as you want to. And from that point on, I've been doing just that. And the season has been long. But here we are, halfway through January, halfway into the new year, and the Lions are still playing football. And they have a legitimate, not only just football, but they're playing football at home and have a legitimate chance to go further, to do something we haven't done in 30 plus years. It's so exciting. It's almost, you can't contain it. So in light of that, I wanted to ask you, what to you, are you satisfied? Meaning, if the season ended on Sunday, how would you feel? On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you feel? Everybody should know how I feel because I make videos about it. And I must say, this might surprise a lot of you, but the Lions have met my expectations for 2023. We were projected to win the division. We did. For me, I had us going between 13-4 and 11-6. We should have been 13-4. Instead, we were 12-5. And starting 8-2 for me, and you know me, I do my own thing. Starting 8-2, you had to end the season 12-5. That would have put you 4-3 after starting 8-2. And that's exactly what the Lions did. So that's 2 things they did. Hosted a home playoff game. Comes with winning the division. Never happened at Ford Field. We got it done. That's 3 things. Won a division game. In dramatic fashion, beating the guy that used to play here. That's 4 things. And now, as you guys in the comment section are saying, we're playing with house money. Well, for you, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied, or do you want a snack? Are you satisfied, or do you have a little craving? Do you want more? How would you feel if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do beat us? Or if we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and we are a game away from the Super Bowl, how would you feel? A place we've never been. Let me just paint the parallel here. 1992, Lions win 12 wins. Best season the Lions have ever had in franchise history. You understand that? That's deep. That's deep. Had an opportunity to be better than that, albeit an extra game the Lions had. Legitimate chance. We got the 3rd seed. Should have had the number 2 seed. Was in competition to the number 1 seed before Brad Allen stepped in. And did y'all see Brad Allen on the broadcast yesterday? Matter of fact, you know what? That's another video. That's a whole nother video. Lions, 3rd seed, 2 home games. So the question for you is, how would you feel? For me, the Detroit Lions have met my expectations. Anything else would be exceeding them. But unlike most of you, I believe that you have to take advantage of every opportunity. Why was I so antsy at the trade deadline? Why was I so upset when we didn't make a move for a position that we absolutely needed and still right now is biting us in the rear? Because I wanted to take advantage of this year. Perfect example, case in point. Philadelphia Eagles. They're in the Super Bowl in 2022. They are a controversial call away from maybe even winning that thing for the second time in 5 years? 5-6 years? And yet, the next year, they're sent home in the wild card round. They lost one of their coordinators, multiple coordinators. One of them coaches the Indianapolis Colts, and they almost got in the playoffs. That's going to happen to us. Ben Johnson. He's probably going to be gone. Who knows if the Detroit Lions are going to be here next year? See, The thing about it is, we think that next year is promised, and it's not. It's not. We've seen multiple times. Barry Sanders, Lomas Brown, Herman Moore, Chris Spielman, everybody. If you watch the Barry, Bye Bye Barry, they all thought this was only the beginning. This is the only the beginning of this run that the Lions are going to go on. They're going to go on. They never got there again. They never even got close. So why not take advantage of this year, of every season? Not Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce. Balling last night. He knew last night he was done. He got his Super Bowl. 14 seasons in the league. 1 Super Bowl. You have to seize the moment. Seize the day. Take advantage of your situation. Now the Lions are one of 8 remaining teams and could possibly be one of 4 remaining teams. And could you imagine if the Lions make the Super Bowl? 2 games away from making history yet again. 3 games away from being Super Bowl champions. So I ask you this 2-part question. Have the Lions met your expectations or surpassed them? And be honest with yourself. How would you feel if the season ended on Sunday? Or the Sunday after that? How would you feel? I'm going to tell you what. I would be devastated. I'm devastated because that's just me. That's just me. I would be proud and destroyed at the same time. Because 30 years ago, we almost made it and we didn't get close again. People's entire, you know how many generations? That's at least 2 or 3 generations. You're talking about things that didn't exist. The cell phone, cable, the internet, none of that stuff was around the last time the Lions was in this position. Now, if you imagine another 30 years, I don't think that's going to happen, but just for reference sake, imagine another 30 years, another 5 years. You or I might not even have that. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm being real. So I say, wow, I'll be devastated. And depending on what happens with Aaron Glenn in the pass rush, I might explode a little bit. The Lions have met my expectations. Winning on Sunday would exceed those expectations. But I'm never going to be satisfied and okay with losing unless we take everything. We go all the way. So how would you feel? Think about it. Before you type your response in the comment section, I want you to think about it. Think about it. Think deep. No, we'll be back next year. We're ahead of schedule. Do you realize that Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, they don't feel like that? They don't feel like we're ahead of schedule? Not at all. If they don't feel like that, why do we? Why do we? Right? So just a little outside the box video I was thinking today about because when was the last time we've been here? When was the last time we've been here? We haven't been in the playoffs in 7 years. We haven't won a playoff game in 30. We haven't won a home playoff game in that same span. Like literally we did both at the same time 30 some years ago, right? Wow. I'm sucking in this moment. I'm embracing this moment. I'm absorbing this moment. I don't want this moment to end anything short of Sheila, Jared, Brad, Dan, the entire Lions organization, the city of Detroit, without that Lombardi trophy. And maybe we'll get the respect we deserve at that point. Just a thought. Let me know. Couple things. This Lion behind me, okay? If you want to order it, the link is in my description. It always is. It is the first one. If you use that link and that promo code, you'll get $15 off your purchase. This size is called the King of the Jungle. So if you wanted to get the ultimate size, which is 48 inches, just if you text Whitebeard Signs, I don't know how it works. If you order, you have to order first, or you can email him through his website. You're gonna pick the King of the Jungle size. That's what this is. The King of the Jungle. Also, don't forget, this is something new. Been saving it, keeping close to the chest. A new show and channel launched today, but the show is up now on Rocked On Podcast Network and Syndicate Sports Detroit. It's called, man, I forgot it. Grind. I forgot the name of the show. I'm a bad host, but you saw it today. It'll be on Syndicate Sports Detroit. But we've Rocked On Podcast Network, Syndicate Sports Brand, collaborated, started a new channel that we'll be putting morning shows over there and clips and such. So be ready for that. Consider subscribing to that channel. The link for that channel will be in the description of this channel as well. It'll be the second one down. And I think that's it. It's going to be a great week, an exciting week. I am going to the divisional round game. And I'm going to ask you guys this, and I want you to be honest, all right? And I'm going to put a poll on my community tab. I have seen the prices of the game for the NFC Championship game if we go to Ford Field. And I feel nasty even saying this. I have financed these up to this point myself. There's been a surge of revenue, especially after the game on Sunday. People want to see me get to the divisional round. And because of you, I'm going to get there. So I have a question to ask in this video. I'm probably going to make a short about it as well and put out a community post. I have never asked for anything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to this game. And I want to know if you think it would be right of me to maybe ask for some assistance to get to this game. I feel nasty even saying that. And what I mean, maybe, a GoFundMe or something like that to get. I know that everyone wants to go to this game, but if I can go and you guys can go through me, I know it sounds really, it makes me sick just saying it. And I talked to my wife about it. I was like, I might have to do this. I joke about selling pictures of my feet, for fun. I'm not being real, that is, unless you want to. No, I'm just playing. I'm not going to. But so let me know if you think that would be something that you guys would support, is for me to maybe somehow get down to Ford Field or Levi Stadium. I've already priced those tickets. Don't look at the tickets at Ford Field because I might have a way to not pay that. Okay. So don't look at those tickets, but just put it in the comment section and let me know if you would consider that. Maybe we could do a Cash App, a GoFundMe, whatever. I don't know, man. Like I said, I feel dirty even talking about it. So anyway, let me know in the comments below if you think that would be something you guys would consider. And we'll go from there. But as far as the divisional round, I was able to muster up some cash. I think I maybe gave up a toe, maybe, to get it. But I'm able to get there, and I'll be there. So, but that might be where the road ends because these tickets are ridiculous. So again, don't look at those tickets because I might have a way to, if you haven't figured it out yet, use your imagination. It's all legal, by the way. So anyway, just a thought. Let me know what you think. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I feel nasty even saying that. For real. It just feels disgusting.